Hello guys, you're watching Droid Crunch, and in this video we are going to see how to create a local server and run WordPress on it. There are a couple options we have to run WordPress on a local server. We will see the best two of them so you can install your WordPress on a local and run it for the purpose of creating your staging website and then make it live later on. So let's start with this video. First option, you might know about Exam. That's very easy to use and most of the people use Exam. That provides you Apache, MariaDB and PHP and Perl, and you can download it right away. If you have a Windows, then click on this button. If you have Linux, then this one, and if you have OS, Apple OS, then you can download from this one. I'm using Windows for now, so I will download this for my Windows and I will download it anywhere. This installer. So once it is finished, you just need to install this right away. The options are very simple. So I have already installed Exam, so I may show you the control panel. When installed, you just need to search for Exam control panel and click on that. So here is the interface. To run WordPress, you just need to start Apache server and MySQL database. These two should be running, and if you want to modify some of the settings, then you can go to config my.ini or any file that you want to add it from here. Like if you want to increase the upload size or anything, that you can edit php.ini here and all that. So everything is there. And if you want to go to dashboard of a local host, just click on it and it will be opened right away. You can find my PHP admin here. PHP my admin will contain all your databases, and I have already couple of databases created in my dashboard that you can see. So suppose I want to create a new dashboard, new website, so I will create a database first for this one. Like for example, I will create a database for Droid Crunch and then I will create it. So database is created, here it is. Now I will download WordPress from wordpress.org and click on this blue button and you will get that WordPress, latest version of WordPress. You can download from here and it will be downloaded in your folder right here. By the time it is downloading, let me show you where you have to install it. Just go to your C and you will find Exam. So you need to go to your drive wherever your OS is installed and you will find the root folder, the Exam folder. When you click on it, you will find htdocs and click on it and it will open up all your websites. I have created Droid Crunch, so I will just go to my download folder. From here, it's still in the process. Okay, so WordPress has been installed and I can just extract these files to my location, like C, then Exam, then htdocs, and I will click on htdocs and hit OK. So WordPress will be installed in my htdocs. Here you can see all the files are there. Now I will rename it so that I remember it is for Droid Crunch. So I will rename it to Droid Crunch. Here it is. Now I need to install WordPress, so I will go to my folder like here I will, after localhost I will write DroidCrunch, the name of the directory, and it will connect to setup.config, which you can find here, right? From the index it's retrieved, so you can just follow the two steps like this language, then click on let's go. Now write the database name. I had DroidCrunch. Username, keep it to root. Password is nothing. You can create password from your MySQL PHPMyAdmin, or by default it is not having any password. Database host is localhost. You can change the table prefix. I will keep it to default and then click submit. And you are ready to install the WordPress. And here you can give your website name and use any password that you want. Use any email, possibly test@test.com will also work. And then you need to install the WordPress. And here I have installed WordPress successfully and I can log in it. So here you can see that my WordPress has been installed on localhost, right? And there is another option to do the same thing. There is a website called localwp.com, and this works the same way, and it's very intuitive, and it is a modern website. So all what you have to do is just download the latest version for your operating system and write down your name, last name, work email and phone number, and then you can access the dashboard and create websites, as many websites as you want, without worrying about downloading WordPress and pasting it on the htdocs folder. You can just do everything from the dashboard. It's quite very intuitive. I have, I guess, already made an account. Let me check. So guys, my local WP has been installed and it's in the progress. By time we can see its features, and it comes with various pricing as well, but you can download it for free, just as putting your name, email and all that, and you will be able to download right away. There are some pricing options as well for local WP. It says that lakhs of developers already using local, and it's very intuitive, easy to use for any person. Its monthly pricing is as low as $20 per month, and there are a bunch of other features. Like in free plan you get most of the things, but you are restricted to few things like live link checker and all that. So I have downloaded it. Let me install this right away, and here it is. Anyone? And yes, and here it is gonna install to my PC. So let me pause this video for a couple of seconds. Okay, it has been installed. Let's run it. Let's agree the terms, and here's our dashboard. Some couple of add-ons, how to start it. Here's my account, and a couple of options, and here's to create a new website. So what is the website name? Let's make it dynamic. Have some advanced options like the path of your website and creating a blueprint and local site domain. So here it is like dynamic.local. Let's continue. And here the preferred framework like PHP, Nginx and MySQL. We can also go with custom PHP version, the latest one. Preferred one is also latest, and but if you want to get more latest, you will need to download that one. So I already downloaded this one, so I can use this as well. And by default it is Nginx. If you want to use Apache, you will need to download Apache, so that's why I will keep it to Nginx for now. And database, you can also go with MySQL, but you will need to download this version, so I can keep this to MariaDB default one. So preferred one is quite okay for me. Let me continue. Let's keep the username for my WordPress, 123, and this password and WordPress email. Let's keep this to default one. And an advanced option, you can choose whether it is a multi-site or not, right? So it's not a multi-site. And here my website is gonna create. Let me allow this access, and it will just take a couple of seconds and the website will be ready to run. I am allowing all accesses that it needs for creating the website. Let me pause this video for a couple of seconds. Okay, it is downloading WordPress now. So guys, WordPress has been installed, and now we can access our website. Here is the overview of our website and the database. You can open it from here. Here are some utilities and some tools which are in pro version. So let's go to our admin or open the site. So it's very fast. We can use the details that we had provided while making the website, and it's wonderful. It says dynamic.local and it's way too fast. So this is quite easy. Just you need to download the local WP software and run the application and create the website. And access admin is quite easy. You can choose database and all that, and it's very initiative. Here's your database that you can manage, right? Your WP options containing all the keys and all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel for watching more videos like this. Till then, bye bye and have a wonderful day.